Tesla responds to MobilEye. The energy division wins a huge Powerpack contract. Elon thinks Fremont can increase production 20-fold, and as expected, we get some P100D video courtesy of Drag Times. Here are your Tesla tidbits for September 15th, 2016. Today we begin to learn exactly how ugly the breakup between Tesla and MobilEye was. Until yesterday, when the MobilEye CTO fired shots at Tesla, Tesla was very much taking the high road on why the split occurred, saying only that it was inevitable due to the differing interests in the companies. Electrek reports that MobilEye allegedly was pushing Tesla hard not to develop its own system for autopilot, but when it became clear that Tesla would not deviate from the creation of what it calls Tesla Vision, MobilEye said they were done with the agreement. On deciding this, apparently they were going to take their ball and go home as well, threatening to discontinue supply of the current IQ3 chip, which would have crippled autopilot until Tesla completed its work on Tesla Vision. MobilEye allegedly demanded that Tesla also agree to the following in order to continue receiving the chip. First, MobilEye was retroactively raising the price of the product. Secondly, an extremely unfavorable terms of sale would be going forward. Third, Tesla would no longer be permitted access to data from the cameras for any purpose other than assisting MobilEye in improving the product. Lastly, Tesla would be required to collaborate with MobilEye on Tesla Vision and source future vision processing for MobilEye until at least level 4. Tesla told them to hit the road with that nonsense, and they then released a statement saying that they were parting ways with Tesla, though they did indeed continue shipping the IQ3 to Tesla. We definitely have a he said she said on our hands here. Maybe it's my bias, but personally I'm believing the Tesla story wholeheartedly. I think MobilEye saw their best customer about to leave and played every card they had to get them to stay. On the energy side of the company, Tesla announced via its blog today that it had won a major contract with Southern California Edison. After a major gas leak last year, more than 8,000 Californians were displaced when 1.6 million pounds of methane escaped into the atmosphere. Following the disaster, that facility was ordered closed. Unfortunately, it was also feeding several natural gas power plants in the Los Angeles basin. Fast forward to today, and this situation has not been rectified. Back in May, the California Public Utilities Commission mandated an accelerated procurement of energy storage. Southern California Edison, as well as many others, were directed to obtain a utility-scale energy storage solution that could be online before the year was out, and Tesla was up to the task. Tesla won the contract and will be installing an 80 megawatt-hour Powerpack system for the utility. Tesla was the only bidder awarded a utility-owned storage product from the solicitation. When complete, it will be the largest lithium-ion battery storage project in the world. When completely charged, the system could handle enough energy to power 2,500 homes for a day. Back to Electrek now for a story on Fremont's production capabilities. We already heard from the Q1 earnings call that Tesla expects one day to be shipping 1 million vehicles per year from Fremont, but it seems Elon has loftier goals than even that. That figure, assuming that Tesla hits their guidance of at least 80,000 vehicles produced this year, would be an increase of 12.5 times over this year's production. However, in an interview released today with Sam Altman of Y Combinator, Elon believes the factory can crank them out at 20 times current production, or about 1.6 million vehicles per year. Maybe when the alien dreadnoughts Elon's previously referred to begin manufacturing the vehicles, but as long as humans are involved, I just can't see this one. Lastly, as I said yesterday, we've got P100D footage starting to hit YouTube, courtesy of a story from Teslarati. Brooks from Drag Times got a call from friend Dan Ringdahl that went something like this in my head. Hey, Brooks, you want to jam the fun pedal in my $150,000 car multiple times? Sure, Dan, I'd love to abuse your car. Brooks was able to achieve a 2.54 second 0 to 60 time, a 6.52 second 0 to 100, and also turn a 10.78 second quarter mile time at 124.54 miles per hour. Turning a sub 11 second quarter mile is some fairly rarefied air, and seeing as Brooks does have one of his own on order, he intends to see just what stock car in the world has a chance against the new powerhouse from Tesla. Be sure to check out the links to today's full stories in the show description. If you get some value out of the show, please consider supporting me at patreon.com/TeslaTidbits. Thanks as usual to my super patron John Waltauer for his support. If you have something to buy from Amazon, please consider using my Amazon link in the show description to access the site. It costs you nothing extra, and they'll kick a little something back to the show for your trouble. Finally, you can support the show for free through positive reviews on the major media services where you find the show, and by simply spreading word of the show to other Tesla lovers. If you have feedback for the show, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits. That's all for today. Reminder, there will be no show tomorrow due to my vacation, so I'll see you back here again Monday to catch you up on the news from the weekend. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.